I honestly don't know what I'm going to say to him. I was a little surprised by the gift.
Well, of course you were. It was a bad gift. And just so you know, I raised my son better than that.
I'm not big on gifts, as long as they're from the heart. And this is Dante we're talking about. Everything he does comes from the heart.
Honey, you don't know how good it makes me feel to hear you say that. It makes me feel like I did something right.
You did. He's an amazing man.
Well, thank you. And just so you know, after the earful I gave him this morning, he's going to come up with something fantastic for your birthday, whether you're big on presents or not.
Look, I think Lulu just has a right to know what's going on with her brother.
Look, Lulu has enough going on right now without throwing me into the mix.
She's already worried about you. Lucky she was freaking out the night she found out you were working on this case.
Okay, let me explain something to you about my sister. She's just looking for a new cause. That's what she does. She couldn't save my dad, so now I'm the one who needs saving.
Well, I don't know. It's quite that simple. It's not like her concern for you came out of nowhere. You're a recovering addict. Lucky, you're back into the middle of the world that you barely escaped from before, and on top of that, your wife just passed away.
You know, I don't need this right now. I really don't. And I'm gonna be fine. It's all gonna work out. So you don't need to get Lulu all worked up about me.
Like I said, she's already worked up about you. She should have seen her the night of the storm. She was desperately trying to find you, make sure that you were okay. Okay, you should have seen the look in her eyes.
No, I saw it, and I looked her straight in the eye, and I told her.
What? You told her the truth? You told her the truth. You told her that you didn't take any drugs, except you left out the part that you were shot up by the guys you were trying to put away. Lucky, now I have to look into her eyes, and I feel like I'm lying to her by omission. I don't think that's the best way for us to start out our next chapter.
Next chapter? What are you talking about?
I asked your sister to move in with me.
It's really nice to have you in my corner, but I honestly don't need a makeup gift from him. I honestly didn't have a problem with the way that he asked me to move in. I just didn't know if I could say yes right away.
Honey, I get it. It's a really big step moving in with somebody.
No.
And maybe
I'm not worried about it. I mean, I know that we're going to be fine living together when it happens. We're practically living together already anyway. I've had a lot of things going on in my life in the past few months, and Lucky's wife just died, and I don't know, I feel like I need to focus on him and then worry about myself after.
I'm so sorry about Lucky's wife, and all that family stuff is so difficult. But honey, you gotta make sure that you take time to
focus on myself.
Yourself.
I know. I just need to know that Lucky's gonna be okay first.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for you and Lulu, but that doesn't mean I can just give you a free pass to tell her everything that happened to me. It's just gonna make things worse. Not just for me, but for her.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's why I didn't want to tell her in the first place, but now I would like to.
Why? Do you really want Lulu obsessing about me? I mean, you saw how bad it got with our dad.
I love your sister, Lucky, and I'm gonna do everything I can to not lose her. She's my priority. Okay? We're gonna be moving in together. Hopefully, I have to tell her everything about my life. And I'm sorry, that's not what you want.
No. It's a mistake.
Why?
In this case.
Why? I don't see what the big deal is. You're fine. It's not like you've slipped and started using.
It's gonna set her off, man.
Lucky, the bad guy shot you up, okay? You didn't put anything in your body. Okay, you are fine. You have nothing to hide. Or do you?
Look, Dante, I really don't want to do this right now. This is my day with Aiden, and
you know what? No, I'm not gonna go. We gotta figure this out. This is,
Figure what out?
I think this is getting a little out of control. You had a lot of drugs in your system.
Yeah, I had a lot of drugs in my system.
That's
so what?
Right now. I'm trying to help you.
What do you care
well,
if I'm using?
Lucky. Is it true?